Welcome to another episode of Movie Talk. Okay, you got me. I've been putting this off long enough. It is time. Well, first of all, welcome to the channel. Mark Laser One here. It's time to talk about the elephant in the room. The movie that nobody really wants to talk about anymore. Not that they really wanted to talk about it much from the beginning. The movie that everyone hates to like and loves to hate. And, hey, it is about time. Coming to America 2. Coming to America, however you want to say it. It's coming to America. And people hated this movie. Or they didn't like it. Or they didn't like it as much as the first. So, alright. So, let's look at it. First of all, after seeing the trailers, me personally, after seeing the trailers, I already knew what we were going to get. I already knew what this movie was going to be. So, I knew it wasn't going to be better than the first movie. I knew how the story was going to go, and I knew how it was going to end. So, going into the movie, what I just wanted to see was just getting through the movie and just catching all the nostalgia and the jokes and all the other stuff that was going to be in the movie. Because that's what I came for. I just came to have fun, reminisce, getting the old gang back together, a couple of new faces, and just have fun with it. That's all I went in with the movie. And that's what I went in looking for. That's what I got. That's why when I talk about this movie, it's not bad. I like it. It's pretty good. It ain't the best movie I ever seen, but I wasn't looking for, that's not what I was looking for. I already knew what it was going to be. Okay? Coming to America 2. I know they spend most of the time in Africa. Boom. People had a problem with that. I heard one girl was complaining about the girl that Akeem was supposed to marry in the first movie, and he left her barking and hopping out the room, and they brought her back for that. And you know, that was a running gag for 30 years. I mean, whenever we used to talk about the movie, I wonder if Akeem actually left her hopping, and she ever stopped hopping and barking. And and they addressed that, and I thought it was funny. It was funny. It was weird, but it was funny. But and the best part of the movie was Wesley Snipes, if you ask me. I mean, he stole every scene anyway. But he just had fun with it. He just came out there. He just had fun with it, and him having fun made me have fun watching the movie. So sometimes, man, you just gotta stop being so critical, man. Oh, woo. Because, like I said, I already knew what this movie was gonna be. I knew how they was gonna do his son. I knew how they was gonna do his daughters. I knew how the story was gonna wind up being. So, hey, man, when you go in knowing all that from the jump, shoot, everything else is you just kick back and relax. Watch them old guys in the barbershop do their thing. He said, "Where's Sex and Chocolate?" There you go. All that stuff. I only have one complaint about the movie for me. Well, two complaints. Complaint number one is Hollywood keep making those type movies, man. I keep trying to tell y'all to stop doing that stuff. Stop doing it. You know what I'm talking about. Stop doing it. Because people are not liking it. Stop doing it. And they did it in this movie. You got to stop doing it. Getting back to the number two complaint. For some reason, I feel like Arsenio Hall, or should I say Semi, wasn't really enjoying his role. It just seemed like he wasn't having fun at all. Everybody else looked like they was just going with it, but he just seemed like tired, wore out, ready to get this over with. So Arsenio was kind of a drag on the movie. He kind of livened up when he did that little, when he got in the barbershop, and when he did the preacher, and when he did the little, what do you call that, medicine man. I call him medicine man, but Charmin, however you say it. That's when it seemed like he was enjoying himself. But other than that, when he was playing his Semi, he looked like, man, he was just tired and ready to go home. Like you said, his son was retarded, but I already knew his son was going to be that way. Just already knew. I mean, you could tell by where the story was going from the trailer. And shoot, everything else was just okay. You know, I liked the dance routine that they had. You know, liked the music. The music was good. The jokes was funny. Every joke didn't land, but what movie where every joke land? Other than Harlem Nights. And you can't do Harlem Nights, man. But shoot, I think the biggest disappointment is you had a lot of people was going in thinking that this movie was gonna be better than the original. And to me, that's where you're gonna hit your disappointment. We do this all the time with movies. We go in thinking that years later it's got to be better than the original, because the original, they didn't know what they was doing, and it was so good, so they should have it down by now. It's been 30 years. I said, man, that magic was gone. That magic, you had a 6 month, a 3 month window. If you hadn't started writing on a sequel, actually before the original release, that magic gone. So it wasn't gonna be like the first. And how many times it ever is? A lot of people just too hard on this movie for whatever reason. Like I said, I had my issues with it too, but it didn't ruin the experience of kicking back and just enjoying the movie. Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Wesley Snipes. Shoot, even Morgan Freeman was in there. Yeah, shoot, Leslie Jones. People say, "Oh, I didn't like her. She was funny. She was funny. Get out of here. If she didn't make you at least crack a smile, then maybe there's something wrong with you, because she was funny. She was funny. Morgan, what my boy name? I can't even think of his name right now. But everybody had their little time. Everybody had their time. They had their funny moment. To say that this movie wasn't funny, I don't get you. As for the story, hey, like I said, I already knew where that story was going. So, hey, I'm not gonna spend too much more on this movie. I had a good time. Sorry that many of you didn't. There's nothing I can do about that. But to say, hey, maybe in another situation like this, kind of leave your high expectations for what they did in the, before, when it comes to a sequel that is 30 years later. Come on, what you thought it was gonna be. Whew. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this movie with a weak B minus, but still a B. You're still passing, and I still had fun with it. So that's it. Coming to America. I do not want to have this discussion again. because some people like to argue. When they really hate something, people really like to argue. And and we got some more controversy movies coming up. And I'm not going to spend any more time talking about this movie. But hey, Eddie Murphy, you did a good job. You took the money and you ran. I have a sneaking feeling that you wouldn't have made as much as you got paid going to Amazon. So, hey, more power to you. If you ever decide to do a Coming to America 3, really take the time to tighten up on the story part. But I really don't think that a third one is in the mix, because they kind of messed some things up towards the end. But anyway, like I said, it was a fun movie. Fun characters. Had a good time. Arsenio Hall, check your blood sugar. You look tired, bro. You look wore out. Other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching. And hopefully soon we will see you at the movies. You have a good one.